Right guys, so our gym session was a good one but a short one, but just because the way my work works is that I have one session of work in the morning, I have an hour break, and then another session of work in the afternoon. Now I'm here getting ready for my run, and I'm having my usual. So what I usually have before I run is some blueberries, a coffee and some water, right? It's what works for me. Try it out if you want. I commented back to someone in my last video that I feel like everyone overcomplicates fitness as a whole, you know, from the food you eat to the training plan, to the gear that you use. So for me, what I really believe is that if you have a pair of shoes you can run in, that's all you need to be a hybrid athlete or to start running or to go to the gym, you know? You can even do gym work without having a gym membership. You can do push-ups, you can do pull-ups. You know, you could then move on to getting a set of Olympic rings that cost a £5 or a £10. I got mine for a £10 and I use them all the time. But I just think that there's a real overcomplication when it comes to fitness. It's very simple, in my opinion. You want to put on weight, eat slightly more calories than you burn. If you want to lose fat, you know, eat less calories than you burn, you know. If you want to get better at running, run more often, you know. If you want to really dial in your diet, eat foods with less ingredients. The only thing in this is blueberries, right? This is a coffee, very simple foods. If you get a salmon, it shouldn't have 50 ingredients on the list. It's quite a simple thing that for some reason has been overcomplicated by, I don't know what it is, media or corporate, you know, entities to try and sell you stuff. So guys, if you want to get out and do the things that I do, all you need is a pair of running shoes, and then look at what your goal is. Run better and faster or further, lose weight, gain weight. Very simple. Just do the right things, eat the right foods, and you will be fine. But anyway, short gym session, as I said before, just because I didn't have much time, but that's the way the world works. That's how reality is, right? Didn't have long, so I had to smash it out. It was very intense, even though it wasn't very long. And that's all you can ask for, guys. So if you don't have much time in the gym, so you have 40 minutes to do a session, what I'd recommend is 3 exercises at most, 4 exercises, intensely done. And sometimes you're better off than someone who spends 2 hours or an hour and a half in the gym, just cruising through their gym session. Intensity is key when it comes to everything. So I'm gonna finish this up. I'm not gonna eat all these blueberries. I'll have a few, have my coffee, have some water, and then I will be doing a recovery 5K. I did a half marathon 4 days ago with my brother. We did it off the whim. We didn't plan or train for it at all, to be honest. And we were just like, look, let's try and do a half marathon. Both of us have never ran that distance before. You know, I was an athlete as a footballer, but in a match, you'd never run, what, 21K, you know, unless you were N'Golo Kante. But the most I ran in a game, I think, was 13. So that distance was very challenging. So today it's more of a zone 2, relaxed run, trying to get the legs going again, trying to just get the blood pumping. And yeah, I'll see you guys outside. Okay guys, so it looks like it's gonna rain, but I'm gonna obviously still run. To be honest, the hardest part of this run is gonna be capturing the footage because I am by myself. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to run, put the camera down, run back, then shoot the scene, then pick up the camera. But luckily we're not going for too much of there's not a time goal here. There's not you know, it's just a distance, a recovery run, as I said before. So I'm gonna do a little warm up. I don't warm up too much, and then yeah, we'll get to it.
getting the camera every time I run. Damn. Okay, so that was 5k I sound out of breath, but it was a recovery run. And then the last 1k, 2k, I tried to push it as much as I could, basically. So relaxed 3k, 2k pushing it. Not a great time, 28 minutes for a 5k, but again, 5k is not really my distance. I'm much more of a 10k half marathon sort of distance runner. I definitely enjoy the half marathon. When I did it with my brother, yes, I was tired, but it almost felt easier than a 5k just because the 5k is so fast. When you start, I need a bit of time to ease into the run, but felt really nice to get out again after the half marathon. A nice easy 3k and a push on the last 2 kilometers. I'll be interested to see the time splits between that first 3 kilometers and the second 2 kilometers. But really good overall. Nice bit of training. My advice to you guys, if you're just starting this sort of running journey, is just to not pay attention to the times and go for, no, don't pay attention to the distance, sorry, and go for times. So instead of going, you know, I'm gonna run a 5k in such and such time, I'd much rather you guys, you know, go for, you know, I'm gonna run for 20 minutes. I'm gonna run for 15 minutes. That's the way to start, in my opinion anyway. But that felt really nice. I'm gonna recover. I've got to take the dog out. I've got to do a bit of work. I finished uni now, so the videos are going to be coming thick and fast. I'm still working though. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the kitchen where I show you what I eat after a run.
Peppercorn smoked mackerel fillets. Very, very juicy stuff in here indeed. Right, so we've got in here quite a bit of fat, but again, we've burnt a lot of energy, we've been exercising a lot, and we know in here that we have good fats, right? Then here we're gonna have 40 grams of protein within the mackerel fillets. So again, 40 grams of protein, you can't say no. Then I'll be having basmati rice just to get those carbs back in. And then, to be honest, it's super simple, my diet. I have a lot of fruit. I have this, which you can get from Lidl if you're in the UK. It's like an orange and kiwi mix. It's made with fresh fruit. So yeah, a lot of fruit, a lot of fish, plain simple ingredients, like I said before. So I look at the label I look at the back of the label, and I try and find things with the least amount of ingredients as possible. The more ingredients there are, I mean, hang on, let me look at something like these are salt and vinegar crisps, right? I look at the back here and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 ingredients to make these crisps. Now, I live in a household of 5. I do occasionally indulge in these, but what I'm trying to say is, you shouldn't have that many ingredients to make crisps. 15 ingredients, you know? The fish that I showed you is like 3 ingredients. The rice is rice. The fruit that I eat is fruit. It's an orange, it's a banana. And those are the type of things you want to be eating all the time, to be honest. Of course, you can have cheat days. I do have cheat days myself, but you want to be eating with the least amount of ingredients as possible. I eat a high meat, high protein diet with not too many carbs unless I've gone for a really long run, or if I'm very, very tired and I know I've extracted or used a lot of energy within the last 2 or 3 days, I'll add some carbs in. I cook with butter. I know there's a bit of controversy surrounding how good butter is for you, but I feel great with butter. And I eat natural things, so high meat, high fat, high protein, low carb, and then I carb up when I need to. But yeah, guys, this is the end of the video because I've got a lot of work to do now and I'm not going to be able to film, to be honest. So if you do enjoy these type of videos, smash the like button. If you want to see something different, do let me know. I'm open to suggestions and I will see your comments because I have like 70 subscribers, 80 subscribers. So yeah, see ya, I'm off. Bye, adios.